What's going on YouTube? It's Giga again, bringing you some more VGC Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. Once again, I'm using this Yveltal team that features Comfey to trigger the weakness policy. I also have Terrakion to provide some offensive pressure, Incineroar and Regieleki for support, as well as Suicune for some speed control and also general sort of support in that regard. So one thing with this team that I mentioned yesterday is I didn't really get a chance to show off Comfey triggering that weakness policy, which is something I'm really hoping to do today. I do have a couple teams that can self-trigger weakness policy, and I haven't really been able to pull it off yet, but hopefully today in some of these games we can do that. So let's hop right into the first game. Alright, so this first game we have Xerneas, Incineroar, Rotom, Articuno, Ferrothorn, and Sableye. So this is a little bit tricky because I don't really have a good way to deal with Xerneas beyond just kind of snarling. So I think, I'm trying to think, there are a bunch of scary things. I don't even know if I want Yveltal this game. I feel like a really good lead. They have no way of moving where I fake out. So I feel like Incineroar, Suicune could be big, but I don't actually expect them to lead with Xerneas. I think that Articuno is scary, and there is some merit for Yveltal because it can really deal with a couple things they have in the back. I think the best bet... I'm going to do Incineroar Regieleki because I can't really do anything to stop it with Suicune and Yveltal in the back. I think that gives me the best options in terms of what my opponent might do to start off. But I'm not really sure. Let's see kind of how they play it out. I think it really depends where they have Xerneas, if they open with it or if it's in the back, because that's going to kind of determine how to play around it. I think Regieleki is really important for that speed control, but I also do have Suicune. Okay, so they're leading with their own Incineroar as well as Sableye. So let's see who is faster. Because this is also going to be really big. Okay, so my Incineroar goes first, which means that it looks like I have speed control, which is a really big deal. Yeah, so I'm going first. I think then the play is to fake out their Incineroar and Thunderbolt the Sableye. Because I do want to get some big chip damage on it, and I think this is the best way to get rid of that Sableye because it does offer a lot of really sort of scary options, especially because you don't really know what to expect. Like, is it going to be Will-O-Wisp, Taunt? There's so many things. It does help having Dark type Pokemon, so I'm immune to Prankster. Okay, cool. So the speed, it looks like wasn't a speed tie. They're flinched. They're gonna taunt Regieleki. That's totally fine. I'm guessing they thought I was screens, which is great. Now I can Thunderbolt their Sableye. Oh, wow. Knocks it down to a Focus Sash. That's a really big deal. Now this is a question. I feel like they're going to try and... No, they can't taunt my Incineroar. Do I Parting Shot their Incineroar? I kind of like Snarl to knock out Sableye and then Thunderbolt their Incineroar. I think... Okay, so they're going to withdraw, which is fine. Okay, cool. So they're bringing out Xerneas. Xerneas is going to take a -1, which is really good. Because that means, yeah, lower special attack. How much am I going to get onto their Incineroar? Good amount of chip. Snarl, yep, comes off. Lower Xerneas' special attack. I think getting it to -1 speed, or yeah, -1, quote unquote, with Electro Web would be really big. What is their Incineroar going to go for? Darkest Lariat. Okay, so guessing that's going into Regieleki. Yep, Regieleki. Totally fine. I think Parting Shot the Xerneas and then Electro Web. Or do I want to just Thunderbolt it? I think the play is just a Thunderbolt. They could... I'm going to just Electro Web Okay, so they didn't protect, which is what I was the most afraid of. It is decent chip. I think just chipping away at it constantly is the way to go. And then, oh, yeah. So Geomancy is fine. It's going to be at +1 speed, but I should still be faster with Regieleki and then be able to put it at neutral. And then, so I have Suicune in the back, which is good because I think Suicune is going to threaten a lot of them. Regieleki should still be faster. And then I think by just crippling what that Xerneas is able to do in terms of Geomancy will be really helpful because they don't have anything to really take away the pressure from it. So by just bringing out Suicune, applying constant pressure, even if they knock out Regieleki, I don't think that's the biggest end of the world because I still, like I still said, I have Suicune, which can do a lot. I get a free switch back to Incineroar and can really do some damage. Okay, unfortunate Regieleki gets knocked out, but free switch back to Incineroar. We have Xerneas at neutral. I'm trying to think. No, I honestly feel like Fake Out into their Incineroar and a Snarl to just keep pressuring this Xerneas is the way to go. Because I do have Yveltal, and if I can get that Xerneas just kind of out of the way. Okay, so yeah. Probably Sableye. Ferrothorn. Okay, good to know what their fourth is. So their final thing is Ferrothorn. They're obviously going to max Xerneas at this point. I'm guessing it only has Fairy-type moves. So that's not super, super scary if I can get enough pressure onto it. And the fact that I can like bring out Yveltal and then protect to bring it at -2 to make it so it'll trigger my sash is a real, or not my sash, my policy is nice. So Ferrothorn, yeah, I didn't expect it to take anything. It's unfortunate. Incineroar takes a fair bit of oh. Well then, I did not expect a max Knuckle. Interesting. Well, it's unfortunate. So Suicune doesn't have Protect, which is rough. I feel like switch out to Yveltal and Flare Blitz the Ferrothorn. I don't expect Yveltal, or I don't expect this to work, but I need Suicune to survive against that Ferrothorn. And I feel like their Xerneas is pretty crippled at this point. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Hits into Incineroar. Incineroar's gone. I'm probably going to get power whipped by the, what's his face? By the Ferrothorn into Yveltal. Let's see how much this does. Power whip, yeah, I wish that had missed. 201. More than I would have liked. Suicune in the back. They have 2 turns. No, I need Ferrothorn gone. I think then max Flare into the Ferrothorn. Tailwind is interesting. Tailwind means Yveltal outspeeds. But Snarl lowers its special attack. I think Tailwind is the better option. Yeah, because even if Ferrothorn protects... Yeah, I think because Suicune doesn't run Protect, this is the better option. With the idea that Xerneas is going to strike first anyway. So going for a Snarl isn't going to matter. But getting off that Tailwind means that I will now move faster. And it also, yeah, potentially depending on what their last is, I can continue to get more chip with Suicune. I can protect as necessary. 286 isn't ideal. I think taking even a -1, or is it neutral? Is it? I feel like it should be -1. Okay, great. Living is awesome. Triggers the weakness policy. I don't see any situation in which Ferrothorn lives at this point. It's +2. times 4. Yeah, that's great. Suicune now gets the Tailwind. I think then the play is to... What is in the play? Okay, so they're going to bring out... Yeah, their last is Sableye. Sableye cannot Prankster me. So I think then I want to Max Darkness the Xerneas to lower its special defense. No, Max Darkness into Sableye, which will lower the special defense, and then I can start... What is... Yeah, Xerneas... No, not Scald. I want to see Xerneas. Xerneas is... Yeah, it's at -1 special attack. Yeah, I'm probably... Yeah, I'm 100% going to lose the Yveltal. So the question is, do I think Xerneas 1v1? Yeah, Suicune's at full health. I feel like I should... Oh, there is... Oh, okay, you're going to quash Suicune. There's Sun out. That's actually a big deal. Because now Suicune's moves are weakened. This is tricky. Okay, so they're probably going to now knock out my Yveltal with... Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, that's way too much for Suicune, especially on a spread move. I don't really think I have a chance at this point, unless I need a burn. Yeah, that's not... Get the burn? No burn? Oh, I totally forgot they had something left. Yeah, this game is definitely over. I can't be flinched, which is nice. But Tailwind has limited turns left. I think Scalding into Incineroar, try to get the knockout. Or do I feel like I need the burn on Xerneas. Oh, I totally forgot they had one thing left. Yeah, that doesn't matter. I have Inner Focus. Hardly does anything. Please get the burn. That's like my only chance. Nope. Oh, wow. You are Geomancying again. Fascinating. Snarl, I guess. Trying to lower... I feel like I just, don't give up. And keep pressing. This game is basically over at this point. There's really not much I can do against this Incineroar. I probably should have tried for the Scald again to get the burn. But yeah, I feel like if Incineroar has Parting Shot, yeah, it's over. I think forgetting they had Incineroar at the back wasn't good. Oh yeah, Tailwind is gone. I'm definitely done for. I don't know. I feel like I played well. I think I might have been a little bit hasty in some of my decisions. I think I don't have a good Xerneas answer other than just try and weaken it, and that really didn't do much. So, yeah, I think that's something this team really struggles with, is dealing with Xerneas, with the idea you just don't let it set up. But wow, that actually didn't do anything. Yeah, I mean, even still, I'm not doing nearly enough to come back from this, especially with that not knocking out. There's no way I can recover, but I think there were opportunities for me to play better. I don't know if necessarily that had to do with the team I brought or what, but I don't know. It's fine. I think what's important is to understand that Xerneas is a big problem, and to pressure it early and not let it get out of hand, and rather than harp on that, just keep staying focused on what the goal is. So with that, I will see all of you in game 2. All right, we have a Dialga, Ferrothorn, Incineroar, Lapras, Landorus, and Grimmsnarl. There are a lot of ways this can go. And that's what makes this really tricky. Because I'm trying to think what would make the most sense. Grimmsnarl, I feel like, yeah, because they have two ways of setting up screens. I like Suicune Regieleki. I think maxing Regieleki, while that sounds really bad on paper, isn't actually the worst thing. Or I could... No, I was thinking Terrakion. Incineroar, I do like for the pressure against Dialga. And then Yveltal makes the most sense. I think being able to hit Ferrothorn and a lot of its team is good. Yeah, I think this duo makes the most sense. And if they lead Lapras, I think maxing Aleki might not be the worst thing in the world. Because it... that's the thing, though. If they do get... I don't know if Aleki actually stops... What are they leading with? They're leading with Dialga Grimmsnarl. Interesting. Would they... Can they trigger? Self-trigger? I think just Thunderbolt... Electroweb here and Snarl? Or let's just try and deal with that Grimmsnarl, actually. I think single targeting here and then snarling the Dialga and Grimmsnarl. Yeah, Light Screen makes the most sense. My team is very special. But I mean, Dialga isn't really that strong without a policy, and it didn't max. So I have at least one drop on its special attack, and I'm probably guaranteed a second because I'm guessing Earth Power into the Aleki. Yeah, Earth Power into the Aleki. Aleki hangs on, shock, and I think maybe no. I think Thunderbolt, same thing. Thunderbolt into the Grimmsnarl, and then Snarl into Dialga again. Which makes the most sense, unless the Dialga wants to max, in which case it's just this really tricky game of special defense. Okay, so they probably have Landorus. Yeah, that was a very obvious switch, so I'm gonna lose Regieleki because of that. Still no max. Yeah, Regieleki's gonna go down. They're going to be at -2. Which is cool. I'm just trying to think what is the best option for bringing something in. Yeah, Earth Power. Regieleki goes down. I feel like Yveltal's a safe switch. Because usually they just have a Steel move and... Yeah, Steel move, Earth Power, and Flash Cannon. So I think then, given the fact that there is a Dark Pulse up, or not a Dark Pulse, Light Screen, is to just try and start Dark Pulsing to get some special defense drops, and then continue to Snarl. Because, yeah, the Dialga's slow right now. I think with the chip... Okay, so they're switching out Dialga, probably not Grimmsnarl. Okay, so they bring back Grimmsnarl, which is good to know. I'm gonna get the max. I feel like Dark Pulse, unless it's AV Landorus. Oh no, but there is the Light Screen. So I'm hoping they trigger my weakness policy then with a Rock Slide, and I can just get some big damage off with this. So okay, so they're gonna protect, which is good because then I can get the drop before and then have another attack into it. So, yep, we're gonna trigger that. It's a decent amount. They do have their max, their Dynamax later than I do, which is a little bit frustrating. So I'm just trying to think what would be the best option then. They're bringing a Grimmsnarl. Their Grimmsnarl will most likely... I don't even think they'd go for Reflect. They might Fake Out. opponent max Airstream is pointless. Their team is super weak anyway. I think same thing there, and then Scald into the Grimmsnarl. Yeah, there is no Sun this time, and then Grimmsnarl will have -2 special defense. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a good spot. Their Dialga can't really do much to Suicune, especially because Suicune is faster. So I think preserving it is big. Incineroar also does a good amount of damage and also offers Snarl support. It is a little bit unfortunate because of the Earth power, but I'm not super afraid. I don't know if their Dialga has Trick Room on it. It might have Roar of Time, which is also something something to think about. Okay, so they swapped out again. Their last's are Lapras. Alright, so Lapras comes out, Yveltal, Max Darkness into that. It's a good amount of damage. That's actually a really good amount of damage. Cool, so we're getting the special defense drop, which is really nice. Scald into the Grimmsnarl. The Grimmsnarl's going to Spirit Break. That's probably what it is. It's probably going to Spirit Break into Suicune. Makes sense. Special attack drop. Yep, I think even still, max here. If you're gonna max, I may as well Snarl you and lower your special attack to cut off the damage of Resonance. I'm trying to get rid of this. Once I get rid of Grimmsnarl. Okay, their Lapras protects, which is cool. That's fine by me. Reflect, that's totally fine. I don't have any physical attackers other than Incineroar at this point. Max Darkness. Get the second special defense drop. I think I went for a Snarl again, which is a little bit annoying. I feel like I should have just Scalded in hindsight. But it is what it is. Yeah. What is Snarl? Snarl doesn't matter. Grimmsnarl is physical. So, yep. Not doing much, but their Lapras is at -2, which is cool. I am no longer maxed, and they do have their max option, but I feel like even then, Lapras at -2 should go down, and then I should be able, hopefully, to knock out the Grimmsnarl with a Scald, and then their Light Screen will end, which is really big, because then they lose their defense, and then it's Dialga and whatever they have in the back. Yeah, I mean, they still haven't maxed, which is a little scary, but like, that's really tricky. A Resonance would be really scary, but they have screen support from Grimmsnarl. Okay, so they are maxing. It's probably, it's definitely the Lapras. I don't know how Max Resonance stacks with screens, so that'll be interesting to find out. But that Lapras is at -2. So, I don't know. I feel like I should knock it out or come very, very close. Oh, nice. They forgot how Prankster works. That's great. Okay, so Lapras survives, which is annoying. Grimmsnarl also survives. Very annoying. Max Resonance. That's going to go into Yveltal. Yveltal lives. Oh, God. Great. Yveltal's such a beast. That's perfect, because that's going to give me +2, which, yeah, I feel like now okay, if I can't knock out Lapras at -2 with +2 special attack, I don't know what to say. And then Scald into Grimmsnarl. This is tricky, though. I don't think I'm going to knock out the Grimmsnarl, and I feel like its Spirit Break will do enough to knock me out, which is really, it's not the best feeling. Yeah, I need a crit right now. Oh, wow, that's huge. That's really big. That's really great for me. So I was able to pick up the knockout. Yveltal is the fastest thing here. It's Landorus. That's right. Oh, okay, great. So I think then the play... I think I want to Oblivion Wing the Landorus to try and get some health back. or protect. Wait, yeah, nothing has fake out. I think, yeah, Oblivion Wing here, Snarl. Yeah, I think just trying to get some chip damage onto the Xerneas, or not the Xerneas, the Dialga is a really good idea. Hopefully, yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're Assault Vest Landorus. If they protect here, though, that's a really bad spot for me. Cool, no protect. Oblivion Wing, please knock out. Oh, lives, that's really unfortunate. They're probably going to get a Rock Slide off. I do get a really sizable amount of HP off. Rock Slide, double connect, unfortunate. Yveltal going down, very unfortunate. Yeah, crit. I don't think it mattered. But that is, oh, cool. So your Life Orb, now it's Dialga versus Suicune and Incineroar, and I think, yeah, critical hit, nice. It's not going to be able to do much. I do have berries on both of them. I think then I should be able to, let's see how much this does. Earth Power 95 to 63, yeah. That's hardly doing anything. I'll be able to safely fake out. Oh, and they lose their light screen. So that's, I don't actually know how relevant that is with Max Resonance, but having a safe fake out with Incineroar and then being able to Scald for damage and then just being able to put on a lot of pressure with these two. So yeah, I can easily fake out here and then I think Scald is worth it because it's not going to be able to attack. And the chance of a burn is really, yeah, okay, cool. They ran. That was a fun game. Still kind of bummed that I wasn't able to try Comfey Yveltal, but there's one game left, and hopefully we can get that going for that game. So I will see all of you at Game 3. Final game of the day, we have Excadrill, Seismitoad, Thundurus, Zacian, Incineroar, and Moltres. This is tricky. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off Yveltal Comfey. I think my best lead, I'm trying to think. What makes the most sense? I am worried about their, I think, Terrakion Regieleki, because even if they have Thundurus, I can respond. Incineroar is good. I think Incineroar makes sense. Being able to apply fake out pressure, having the fire moves for things like Excadrill. And then I guess, yeah, Yveltal in the back. I'm trying to think. Suicune, does it really do much? I don't think so. And unfortunately, we don't really get the chance to show off Comfey Yveltal unless, yeah, I don't have the pressure, or not the pressure, the defensive capability to just run Comfey without it. So I think that's fine. It's a pity that I never really got to use that strategy or Comfey much at all for that matter, but I still think I showed off a lot of what this team can do, and that's what it's about, I guess. So let's see. Okay, cool. So Excadrill, Moltres. Excadrill. This is tricky. I kind of like. I think boost special defense into Excadrill. And then Electro... Electro Web doesn't really matter. And then I think Thunderbolt into Moltres. Even at +1, it's not faster. Yeah, this is tricky. They didn't max. I feel like their Excadrill is probably sashed from what I've seen. And it can really safely Earthquake. Which I am very much just realizing. Okay, so they're also going to max. It's most likely the Moltres, and they're most definitely going to Earthquake with Excadrill if they have it. I don't know if their Excadrill carries it. It's probably Stomping Tantrum, but even that single target is still really scary. I don't want to boost Excadrill's speed, which is why I went for the Rockfall instead of doubling up into Excadrill. Okay, so it is Weakness Policy, which is scary, but it's not necessarily the end of the world because it is still fairly slow. Okay, so Excadrill has Earthquake, and Excadrill is Choice Scarfed, which is terrifying. Great, that's amazing. Great, so we're gonna max. God, this is so bad. We're gonna max into Excadrill. We have the +1 special defense as though it matters at this point. It totally does not. Wow, that was... Max Airstream is probably going to knock out Terrakion. Oh, cool. Terrakion lives. I'm very happy with that. But probably too little too late. I think... Wait, that was a very bad move. Oh, God, because now I'm going to boost them. Okay, well... A little bit hasty. Zacian, okay. This is what we in the industry called very, very bad. Yeah, I feel like this is just a dud. I don't really think there's a way I can come back from this at this point. Yeah, neither of these hits really matter. Well, let's try. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter. I think, yeah, Max Darkness into Terrakion, it's so low. And then I don't think Yveltal can live a Behemoth Blade. I think I should have actually switched out to Incineroar, maybe? Yeah, because now I'm taking a full strength Behemoth Blade, which is silly. Yeah, this game was kind of a wash, and I feel like stopping with, oh, it lived, but not like it really matters. Heat Wave does nothing. Yeah, I think this game was pretty much a wash. The burn is kind of relevant, maybe. And so I think because it's so short, I'll probably add another one, just kind of cause. I think it makes the most sense. Yeah, that burn is actually pretty relevant, but not enough to change it. I'm going to try a fourth one. I think getting Comfey in for a good hit would be really cool, just to show off what I can do. Fake out into Zacian, and then I doubt they're going to attack into Incineroar. Okay, so Zacian protects, which is a pity. I'm going to fake out there. If Moltres swings into Incineroar, which they don't. Yeah, I was going to say. Chance of coming back. But, yeah, now not a chance at all. Oh, well. I think I should have... Yeah, I played poorly. There's not really an excuse for that. I think, yeah, throwing in a fourth game, just giving, hopefully, that Comfey strategy a chance will be great. So I will see all of you in that game 4. Cool. Last battle of the day, we have a really interesting team. Incernius, Tyranitar, Dracovolt, Amoonguss, Incineroar, and Dusclops. So there's a lot of different options my opponent has. Whether they do have Trick Room options, they do have the Sandstream, and I'm trying to think what makes the most sense. Suicune I feel like is just really good pressure. I think the problem being I can't really stop Amoonguss from knocking out any of my teammates, but I think this is tricky. I do like Incineroar. Yveltal, maybe? Incineroar Suicune? And then Yveltal... Tracheon does a lot to their team. I think, yeah. I really want to bring... You know what? No. Oh, God. Oh, that was so close. I thought I was going to time out for a second because I was like, you know what? I can bring Comfey. No. I think losing Incineroar for Comfey is not worth it. Cool. So, let's see. I think, they're going to probably actually, I don't know what they're going to lead. They have so many options. Okay, yeah, Xerneas makes sense. Xerneas Amoonguss, pretty much what was expected. Oh, I did time out. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is really bad. Oh, no. I think Max Airstream into the Amoonguss. And then, oh god. I think Draining Kiss if it's sashed. Okay, I think I have to. I think I have to Max Airstream. Oh no. This is really bad. This is super bad. Okay, yikes. Oh no. I think I should. Oh god, this is bad. Yeah, especially. Oh god, this. Oof. Yeah, they're trying to spore into Yveltal. Okay. Oh, it's Rage. Oh, Draining Kiss is higher priority. Interesting. Max Airstream. If you are okay, so you're Focus Sash. So that was the right play. Xerneas is most likely, I mean by most likely it is 100% going to be Geomancying. This is tricky. Let's see what their other thing, what they have in the back is. Can I still win this? Probably not. What was my third? Is it, if it's Incineroar, no. I think it's Incineroar. I know it's Terrakion. What can I do? I think I can ally switch Xerneas, or not Xerneas. Ally switch Yveltal. Oh, this is so bad. I literally cannot do anything. Oh, and it's Tyranitar. Great. So it's probably Dracozolt in the back. I think Max Airstream is 130. I think I have to Max Airstream the Xerneas. Ally switch. Hope they target hope Xerneas targets the Yveltal slot with some kind of fairy. I don't know why I'm doing a dance that none of you can see. With Max Starfall. Yeah, here comes Xerneas. Maxed and ready to go. Which I think is a mistake because Dazzling Gleam is spread. But that's fine. Yeah, let's see kind of how it plays out. I mean I finally got to lead Comfey Yveltal. Oh god. This is tricky. Ally switch. Get the speed. Yeah, Max Starfall. It's gonna target into the Comfey. Comfey, please live. I don't know why I thought it was gonna live. If I get the Max Airstream off, I mean I'm gonna get the Max Airstream off. If they Rock Slide and trigger my policy, it's not hopeless. Just kidding. That did so little damage. Yikes. Yeah, Rock Slide. That also did a lot because it's a crit. Great. This is tricky. And by tricky, it's like desperately hopeless. Suicune. Now I kind of feel like I wanted... I think Suicune here, because I can't really do anything to Tyranitar. They're probably going to target into Yveltal, so I feel like Snarl to try and lower its special attack, and then a max... Do I want to do max flare? I'm going to do max flare. Dusclops. Interesting. This is really weird. Dusclops is your 4th. Are you trying to reverse Trick Room? Wow, that did 0 damage. Yeah, that was not fun. Max Starfall into Yveltal. No one is surprised. God, Xerneas is so bulky. Yeah, this battle is pretty hopeless. I mean, not totally hopeless. Suicune does apply a fair bit of pressure, especially being able to lower Xerneas' attack, or special attack. And I do have Terrakion, which is physically offensive, so I don't really have to worry about the special defense boosts. But I think, I should have Tailwinded instead of Snarling, because now we're slower, I think, or... Yeah, I think I just... Do I want to Tailwind Protect? 1 max Starfall, 2 max Starfall. So this is the last turn. I think Tailwind and then Protect here, because that'll end Xerneas' Dynamax and it'll let Terrakion go first. And I feel like they're going to target into the Suicune. Max Starfall, yeah. Please just, like, don't do that much. Terrakion, please take a hit. Okay, that... I mean, it took a hit. God, that did a lot. Cool. Nightshade into Terrakion, nice. They double targeted it there, which makes me happy that I'm able to protect it. I think a Snarl here. I'm trying to think. Would Xerneas protect? This is a big read. I feel like they would. I feel like they're gonna protect Xerneas and try and knock me out with Dusclops. So I should double up into it, but if I make this read wrong, it's game over. Yes, nice. Okay, not totally helpless. I'm able to get some big damage with Stopping Tantrum. Just kidding. That was a crit. God, Dusclops. Yeah, this game is then definitely over, because that Dusclops is about to Nightshade into Terrakion and take it out. Oh. Oh. Well, I have Trick Room, or I have Tailwind up. I think... Snarl Protect. Try and just try and stall out and get Xerneas low. Stall out the weather. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of just fighting to survive here at this point. This team doesn't really have, as we've seen, like any good responses to Xerneas. And that really bit me, especially like these games. I think I underestimated my chances of seeing Xerneas, and as a result, like, yeah, I'm showing up to these matches where I'm basically fighting to stay alive for as long as possible. And yeah, I don't know. I have a couple other teams I feel like the team I'm going to use next will probably be a little bit different as a result. How many turns of... There is one turn of Tailwind left. I think if I can get a double protect, that'll be really big. Because then... Oh, I didn't get it. Yeah, I felt like that was my best bet. Oh, it did... Are you going to double target Suicune? Yeah. It could be fine if they double target Suicune. But now Tailwind is gone. Oh, they're going to Dazzling Gleam. It didn't even matter. Yeah, this battle is hopeless. Yeah, I'm going to use a different team probably every day for the remainder of the series. Hopefully it can be some really exciting gameplay. Sad I didn't get to try out that combo, but I still got to use Comfey with Yveltal, and that's all you can really ask for. So I'm going to leave it with that, and I'll see you all next time, and I hope you're enjoying the content. Feel free to leave any feedback. I'm just getting started, both like in competitive battling after many years and in this YouTube thing, and would love any sort of feedback people have to give.